DevOps is a set of practices that combines software development, dev, and IT operations, ops. It aims to shorten the system's development lifecycle and provide continuous delivery with high software quality. DevOps is complementary to Agile software development. Several DevOps aspects came from Agile methodology. The goal is to improve collaboration between development and operations teams, automate processes, and enhance the speed and quality of software delivery. Azure Pipelines is a cloud service that you can use to automatically build and test your code project and make it available to other users. It works with any language, platform, and cloud. Azure Pipelines combines continuous integration, CI, and continuous delivery, CD, to constantly and consistently test and build your code and ship it to any target. It integrates with GitHub, GitHub Enterprise, Azure Repos, Bitbucket, and other Git repositories. GitHub is a web-based platform used for version control. It uses Git, a distributed version control system, to track changes in source code during software development. GitHub provides a collaborative environment for developers to work on projects together. Repositories, repos, are where your project's files and revision history are stored. They can be public or private, and you can manage permissions to control who can view or contribute to your code. Integrating GitHub with Azure Pipelines allows for seamless automation of your build and release processes. This integration ensures that every change made in your GitHub repository is automatically built and tested, providing immediate feedback to developers. It enhances collaboration, reduces manual errors, and accelerates the delivery of high-quality software. Additionally, it supports various programming languages and platforms, making it a versatile solution for diverse development needs. To set up Azure Pipelines, you need an Azure DevOps organization and a project. Navigate to the Pipelines section and create a new pipeline. You will be prompted to select a source where your code is stored. Choose GitHub and authenticate your GitHub account. Once authenticated, you can select the repository you want to integrate with Azure Pipelines. Azure Pipelines will then analyze your repository and suggest a template for your pipeline configuration. After selecting the repository, you need to configure the pipeline. Azure Pipelines provides a YAML file that defines the build and release process. You can either use the suggested template or customize it according to your needs. The YAML file includes stages, jobs, and steps that define the workflow. For example, you can specify tasks to install dependencies, run tests, build the application, and deploy it to a target environment. Save the YAML file in your repository to version control your pipeline configuration. Continuous integration, CI, is a practice where developers frequently merge their code changes into a central repository. Each merge triggers an automated build and test process. With Azure Pipelines integrated with GitHub, every push to the repository initiates a CI pipeline. This ensures that the code is always in a deployable state. Developers receive immediate feedback on their changes, allowing them to identify and fix issues early in the development cycle. Continuous Delivery CD extends CI by automatically deploying code changes to a staging or production environment after passing the build and test stages. Continuous deployment goes a step further by deploying every change that passes the automated tests to production. Azure Pipelines supports both CD and continuous deployment. You can define release pipelines that specify the stages, approvals, and conditions for deploying your application. This ensures a consistent and reliable deployment process. When integrating GitHub with Azure Pipelines, you may need to manage sensitive information such as API keys, passwords, and certificates. Azure Pipelines provides secure mechanisms to handle secrets and secure files. You can use Azure Key Vault to store and manage sensitive information. In your pipeline configuration, you can reference these secrets securely without exposing them in your code. This ensures that your sensitive information is protected throughout the build and release process. Monitoring and reporting are crucial aspects of any CI/CD pipeline. Azure Pipelines provides built-in tools to monitor the health and performance of your pipelines. You can view detailed logs, track the status of builds and releases, and set up alerts for failures or other important events. Additionally, Azure Pipelines integrates with Azure Monitor and Application Insights to provide advanced monitoring and analytics capabilities. This helps you identify and resolve issues quickly, ensuring the reliability of your build and release processes. To ensure a successful integration between GitHub and Azure Pipelines, follow best practices such as keeping your pipeline configuration in version control, using descriptive commit messages, setting up branch policies to enforce code quality, and regularly reviewing and updating your pipeline configuration. Additionally, automate as much of the process as possible to reduce manual errors and improve efficiency. Regularly monitor and optimize your pipelines to ensure they meet your performance and reliability requirements. Let's look at a case study of a company that successfully integrated GitHub with Azure Pipelines. XYZ Corp., a software development firm, faced challenges with manual build and release processes. By integrating GitHub with Azure Pipelines, they automated their CI/CD workflows, reducing build times by 50% and deployment errors by 70%. The integration allowed their development and operations teams to collaborate more effectively, resulting in faster delivery of high-quality software. This case study highlights the tangible benefits of integrating GitHub with Azure Pipelines. Integrating GitHub with Azure Pipelines is a powerful way to automate your build and release processes, improve collaboration, and accelerate software delivery. By following the steps outlined in this presentation, you can set up and configure your pipelines to meet your specific needs. As a next step, explore advanced features of Azure Pipelines, such as multi-stage pipelines, artifact management, and integration with other Azure services. Continuously monitor and optimize your pipelines to ensure they deliver the desired outcomes.